The Planet X discovery may help predict the apocalypse. We have to prepare to stop this. Even if a massive meteor shower is inevitable, we've got time to develop the technology to stop near-Earth objects. Neil Patel reports, since first emerging on Earth 3.5 billion years ago, life has had a pretty rough go of it. 5 mass extinctions have collectively eliminated 99.9% of all species that have ever lived on the planet. We can imagine how many species there originally were. Some of them have been directly caused by extraterrestrial events. Asteroids are not our friends. And now research out of the University of Arkansas the new research suggests that those cataclysm events may have been the predictable result variations in the orbit of a mysterious 9th planet in our solar system, a large dark orb known as to astronomers as Planet X Nibiru. And here's the deal. Daniel Whitmire, a retired astrophysicist now teaching math, first pitched an idea back in 1985 that a massive object in the outskirts of our solar system was creating periodic comet showers when it passed through the Kuiper Belt every 27 million years. The planet's mass was large enough to dislodge a bunch of rocks and cause them to hurtle through the solar system, and invariably a big one managed to sometimes slam into our planet. The ones that were really big were responsible for causing the mass extinctions that have punctuated life on this planet. And now Whitmire has published a follow-up study in the journal Monthly Notices of the Royal Astronomical Society that doubles down on that hypothesis with regards to new data about the Kuiper Belt and what the fossil records tell us about the history of life on the planet. It's a really intriguing idea. We don't yet have enough evidence to confirm or deny Whitmire's theory, but if it's true, the biggest questions it raises is exactly when the planet might be passing through the Kuiper Belt and creating another comet storm that could threaten life on this planet once again. And as mentioned, if Planet X exists, it would seem to have an orbit of 27 million years. That's incredibly long. After all, the supposed Planet 9 we are all hoping to find is expected to have its orbit of just around 15,000 years or so. Planet X seems to be something else entirely. The last major extinction event that killed the majority of life on Earth was a meteor that killed the dinosaurs, and that was 66 million years ago. We've experienced other extinction events since, but they have been minor and are mostly thought to have resulted from natural climate change and strange volcanic activities. So that means we're about due for another stretch of comets to hit us and end our misery, right? That might be true, but these days astronomers have a pretty good scan of the universe to pick up asteroids and comets that are heading towards us. After all, NASA was watching rock as small as 100 feet in diameter for months and estimated its flyby to a scale of a few thousand miles. If there was a life-threatening comet shower headed for us, we would probably have been 1 and 3 years worth of notice. And we already have a major contingent of the scientific community trying to figure out what we can do to protect ourselves if and when that ever happens. And even Putin wants to get his inner Bruce Willis to save the world. Now, if Planet X is real, the odds of us having to worry about our safety from a comet shower in the near future are astronomically low. For generations, on the other hand, future generations may end up scrambling to build space shields before humans go the way of the dinosaurs. Now, we have had some comets that have been picked up, seen, and discovered by amateur astronomers because they point their telescopes towards the direction of the sun, something which big telescopes can't do because they can't dip that far down towards the horizon. This is Unbended Reality by Neil V. Patel via Inverse. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.